George Foreman, Jerry Cooney fight last night, huh? Nobody saw the fight? Huh? Boy, yeah, it was over pretty quick. That's kind of a strange. I'm not sure how old George Foreman is, but today, on the Today Show, Willard Scott wished him a happy birthday. So, gosh, I don't know what that means. He's getting up there. Actually, you know, I think the seniors boxing thing is going to catch on. Foreman's got to... No, it's true. Was it next month, I think, Jocks? In Atlantic City, he's going to be fighting Buddy Epson. So that should be quite a match. That's where you put your money. And, of course, some Barnaby fans, I guess. A lot of people saying Jerry Cooney's too old. I don't think that's true. In fact, he says no. In fact, Jerry Cooney's going to be back at Caesar's Palace July 17th with George Foreman, where they're going to be appearing together in Neil Simon's The Sunshine Boys. So that should be, yeah, that's something you want to see. Because, you know, with more and more Americans over the age of 65, the senior athletics thing is going to catch on. In fact, in Vegas, Fred, you know about this, they're going to be doing the Golden Girls Mud Wrestling Championship. So I know Fred could be a... Go to Fred when in trouble. Anyway, well, let's get down to the serious stuff. Enough about that other nonsense. The entire nation been having trouble with their telephones. Did you have trouble yesterday? You know about this? I guess what, AT&T had a big breakdown, but they wanted me to tell everyone in America they will fix each and every phone. In fact, they said tomorrow they want all Americans to stay home between 8 and 5. They're not sure what time we'll be there, but you just sit and wait, all right? Yeah. We'll try and get there. And in the Soviet Union, boy, things are happening over there. Gorbachev says he may allow a two-party system in his country. In fact, after seeing how it works in this country, he says, hey, the Democrats can run a candidate anytime they want. But you know, the Soviet Union has always had a ballot box. Did you know that? See, a lot of people didn't know that. This will just be the first time in history there'll actually be a slot in the top of it. See where you can put a ballot in. So that's pretty amazing. More trouble with Noriega. Tried to escape today. See that? Yeah, they caught him trying to make a zip gun out of an empty tube of Clearasil, boy. And, yeah. Smart guy, yeah. And the Army, boy, the Army is really cashing in on the invasion of Panama. Have you seen the new commercials that they've been running? They say, by 9 a.m., our soldiers have blasted more rock music than a teenager does all day. Boy, that's it. Did you all see the dramatic footage of the soldiers returning from Panama, parachuting out of the airplane? And you see that? It's pretty amazing. Because when I first saw it, I didn't realize they were servicemen. I thought it was a bunch of Northwest passengers trying to bail out before the engines did, you know. But you know what I'm talking about? What am I making this up here? Huh? Last week, Northwest Airlines had an engine fall off because of a leaky toilet. Huh? That's true. I'm not making that up. I had to scare myself over the weekend. I was on a Northwest flight. I looked out the window. I saw the tidy bowl man clinging to the wing. They like the stupid jokes. How about the space shuttle? Did you all see the footage of that? Can we watch the news, ladies and gentlemen? We pay attention, please. This is unbelievable. Well, last week, the shuttle rescued the satellite. You see with the robot arm? You see the robot arm picked up? In fact, the next mission is going to have 2 robot arms. See, NASA wants to see if the clapper will work in outer space. They know the clapper, they don't know the shuttle. Here's what annoys me about the shuttle. Do you see it? They send these incredibly beautiful pictures from outer space. It's crystal clear, yet my TV's in the living room. I can't pick up UHF. What's going on? Oh, more problems with Congress. Now, this is true. Do you hear about this? I guess a rat ate the insides of this $93,000 Xerox machine. Isn't that true? Right? This lady will verify it, ladies and gentlemen. He ain't lying. There's a lot of talk about exterminating the rat, but you know how politicians are about killing one of their own, huh? Now, this is true, and this lady will back me up, right there? Right? They opened the back of the Xerox machine, they found chewed up paper, a rotten banana peel, and this is absolutely true, an unopened Hostess Twinkie. Now the rat ate the paper instead of the Hostess Twinkie, so I guess they know a little bit about nutrition, apparently. Oh, get this. Here's another thing. Again, she'll back me up. Nudists have opened a lobbyist office in Washington, D.C. Huh? All right. There's a tough job, convincing congressmen that it's fun to take your clothes off. Oh, boy, yeah, they're going to have to work real hard on that one. Tell you something. What we need is a lobbyist to convince congressmen to keep their pants on. Yeah, that's what we need in this country. Yeah. Another handy tip from the IRS. See, I don't get this. The IRS says you can save time by filling out your tax forms electronically over the phone. What they mean is you can pay your taxes now over the phone. How many dimes and nickels you're gonna need, boy? You'll be standing in that phone booth all day long. Change, put that dough in there. And the Jarbeck artificial heart has been recalled because the FDA says it's got some defects. Boy, imagine having one of these hearts and hearing that on the news. This could give you a heart attack, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you something, it's bad enough when they recall your car, How about when they recall your heart, you drive downtown to some dirty garage, you're up on that lift all afternoon, What do you mean you're waiting for parts? Get me out of here. Oh, I just got my new Lincoln Savings and Loan wristwatch. Have you seen it? Well, it's kind of hard to read because you can see the hands are always in the senator's pockets. Can you see that thing? Makes it really tricky to read, yeah. Here's something else that was in the news today. You remember this woman, the Mayflower Madam? You know who I'm talking about? She had made a movie of the week about her. Oh, they know that. They don't know the shuttle, but they know about that. Well, she wrote a book. She's written a book on adult etiquette. And one of the things she discusses, I'm not making this up. This is one chapter in the book, how to avoid favoritism when you're having group sex. Hey, I go to a dinner party, I can't figure out what dessert fork to use, all right? Excuse me. And the Infinity Car Company not doing well. Have you seen these Infinity ads? You know the ones that... These are the strangest commercials. I mean, even the people on those Calvin Klein Obsession ads can't understand them. And last but not here's a strange ad. Have you seen these kaopectate commercials? They show a guy coming through customs, and the customs guy says, anything to declare? And the guy says, diarrhea. Boy, here's a good way not to get strip search when you go through customs. Hey, we have a terrific show tonight. We have Marshall Warfield, Kathleen Sullivan, Michael...
Jump on somebody in a